What up, y'all? It's your boy Sue, back with another video. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Oh man, Stephen A. Smith versus LeBron James again. Okay, so LeBron James did a show on Mind the Game with Steve Nash, talking about the ring culture and what he feels about the ring culture. And you already know Stephen A. had to chime in. All right, without further ado, let's get to what LeBron said about the ring culture first. Let's go.
It's funny, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's discussed so much in our sport and why it's the A-all, B-all of everything. You sit here and tell me, you know, Allen Iverson and Charles Barkley and Steve Nash, you know, are fucking wasn't unbelievable. Like, oh, they can't be talked about or discussed with these guys just because this guy won one ring or won two rings or one, like, it's just weird to me. It's like saying Peyton Manning can't be in the same room with Brady or Mahomes because he only has one ring. They don't never discuss that in their sport.
Right.
Or telling me that Dan Marino is not the greatest slinger of all time, or he can't be in the room with those guys because he didn't win a championship. They don't discuss those things, you know. I don't know. I don't know. Did Barry Bonds win a World Series? I don't think so. I don't think so. Barry Bonds never won a World Series, and you can't sit here and tell me that he's not the greatest baseball player to ever touch a bat. I mean, Jerry West, I think, went to like 9 straight NBA finals.
Right.
And,
The logo.
and was only able to win one. And he's the logo of our league.
Yeah.
So you can't see.
Okay, so we got LeBron take on the ring culture, and I agree. I've been telling people this for a long time. Rings do not define the player. It's an add-on. It's like adding sprinkles on top of a cake. Like A1 sauce on top of a great cooked seasoned steak. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. That's what a ring is. The ring is a part of the game. And certain players, they do get extra incentives if they do win rings, right? You do play the game to win, right? But it's not the end all be all. Like I tell people all the time, okay? We'll save that to after Stephen A. Smith, okay? But like I tell people all the time, man, getting a ring is part of the game, but it's not the end all be all, right? The Hall of Fame lets you know the rings are not the end all be all. So many players in Hall of Fame don't have one ring. Their stats and your production get you in Hall of Fame. Now, let's get to what Stephen A. said, or part of what Stephen A. said to combat LeBron James about the ring culture.
Now, let's get to the point that you and I do agree about. If it didn't mean much or should it mean much, well then, why were you so relieved to finally have one? Why did you depart Cleveland to go to Miami and join forces with Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade to get one? Why did you depart from there to go back to Cleveland? Because LeBron only went back to Cleveland for one reason: to resurrect his reputation and his stature, because it wasn't that he departed from Cleveland, it's that he didn't deliver the chip when he...
Okay, y'all see that? Stephen A. loves to try to argue, combat. And what Stephen A. said is not what LeBron James said. LeBron did not say rings don't matter. LeBron did not say he's not appreciative of having rings and accomplishing rings and stuff like that with Miami and coming back from 3-1. He never said that. He said he's talking about the players with no rings. Why do the players with no rings don't get the same level players with rings? That's his whole stand, Stephen A., and you know that. But since you don't like LeBron, and now he's confronted you, now you're gonna try to take you're gonna try to take things and switch it up and turn it around and do this and do that. You and other people, now y'all don't understand what LeBron James is saying. Now y'all don't understand. Anytime y'all want to use common sense, you'll use it. But now LeBron say, hey, the ring culture is kind of crazy because they talk about it like it's the end all be all. When you get to the Hall of Fame, you don't need no ring. When you get to the Hall of Fame, you don't need to win a World Series or ring. You don't need that. You don't. That's not a prerequisite to get a gold jacket. In the NFL, you don't need a championship to get a gold jacket. Now, on your resume, do it look good on your resume? Cool. For barbershop talk? Cool. For a player-to-player talk or fan-to-fan talk? cool. The ring, that's cool. Individual, as a person, you want to get a ring, cool. But why are you diminishing players that don't have a ring versus the players who do got a ring? That's all he's saying. Why are you diminishing players that don't have a ring versus the players who do got a ring? That's all LeBron is saying. We all can sit at the same table. We can sit at the same table because we all are great players who are great players who contributed to the game at a high level. That's why he said Steve Nash and he said Charles Barkley and somebody else. Why? Because they didn't get a ring, so now we don't talk. We don't need to talk about them. They're not good as everybody else. It's a team game, first of all, and so you can't put everything on one player. It's a team game, right? Okay, so getting a championship is cool on your resume, right? As an individual, and for bragging rights for if you like the player, or you don't like the player. But when it comes to the gold jacket and your production, rings don't matter, and we all know that. But the media likes to push this thing. Rings. You ain't got a ring, you're nobody. You ain't got a ring, you're nobody. You ain't got a ring, you only got a ring. You better get another one. You better get another one. Who are you to say somebody gotta get another one? Who are you to say you better get another one? If you don't, then your legacy. You don't. The outsiders don't make the legacy. The stats make the legacy. The stats make the legacy, not the people who run their mouth. You don't make the legacy, not the fans who run their mouth. You don't make the legacy. The stats are the legacy. The ring is nice and the awards and all of that, but the stats is your legacy, bro. I mean, even in outside of sports, when people talk about a person's legacy, what they bring up? Their production. What do? Oh, they wrote books, they got awards, they got this, they got that. That's your legacy, bro. So Stephen A., stop the bull crap, bro. Just stop it, man. Stop it, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. Stephen A. trying to twist LeBron James' words when it comes to ring culture. It's your boy Sue, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hey, Lakers News and Sports Chat. We back. Peace.